Fall is here. The leaves are starting to change. It is such a beautiful time of year for rest and just enjoying your home. And I love to bring the seasons inside. I love to reflect what's happening outside in my home, create something that feels cozy and beautiful to me. I hope you enjoy coming along with me as we decorate for fall. The first thing I like to do when I'm decorating is lay everything out so that I can clearly see what I have. And I thought I would just take you through what I'm using today, starting with these adorable pie pumpkins. I love to use real pumpkins in my fall decorating. I feel like they add such a nice natural element to your space, really organic feel, and they're very cost effective. I also have some really cute little pumpkins that I found at Walmart a couple years ago, and I love the different variation of color. I also have some thrifted items, some vases, my thrifted brass candlesticks. I have some different colored taper candles. I wasn't sure which color I was gonna go with, so these are a combination of thrifted and also I think the bluish green are from Target. And I also have some beautiful dried florals that I found at Michael's. So just a combination of all of the fall things, and this is what we are going to pull from today. Starting off with the mantle, I always like to start here because it is the focal point of the room. So I feel like it just helps me when I am decorating the rest of the room, kind of have colors and just an overall theme of what I am doing. So I started off with some brass candlesticks on the right side, all thrifted, and also thrifted brown tapered candles. I love looking through the tapered candles at the thrift store because you can find all sorts of colors and you might not need a full pack, you just need a couple. So I started off with that, and then on the other side I went in with a vase that I actually painted in a video. It's like a green brown, and I have that over on the other side with some beautiful dried florals that I found at Michael's on clearance. I also shared that in a recent video. And then back over on the right side, just to help with I like to kind of have variations of height when I'm styling, but also just like the weight. So you can see that the left side was very weighted with that vase. So I just went in and added a second vase to the right side, also thrifted with some dried baby's breath. I love using dried baby's breath. Such a beautiful, inexpensive way to decorate using florals, especially for this time of year because they do dry to like a deeper color. And then I also, on the other side, just to again even out the weight just a little bit, I added a couple of the pie pumpkins. And together, I think it works perfectly on the mantle. Moving over to the coffee table, which is a recent thrift flip that I shared on my channel, and I'm so excited to have this new rug from Amazon. I'm just slowly replacing things, which leads me to thanking today's video sponsor, FlexiSpot. They kindly sent me the Kohar standing desk along with this C7 ergonomic office chair, and I got both in the color black. This is an incredible duo. Starting with the desk, this isn't just any other standing desk. This is an automatic lifting desk, and alternating between sitting and standing while working is so much better for you. It helps correct posture. It helps with different postures that are best suited for different tasks. Like when I'm editing, sometimes I'm sitting there for hours. So being able to stand up and work freely has been so amazing. Also for my husband who works from home, he's been enjoying this desk so much. The ability to lift it up when he needs to work and then lift it down when he wants to sit down to do more focus work. The presets of the heights are so convenient because my husband can have a set for sitting and standing, and so can I. One thing I noticed about this standing desk versus another one that I've used in the past is while I'm working, nothing is shaking on the desk. Like, it is very firm, and that is something that I really appreciate. The C7 Max chair is also customizable. You have a lockable adaptable lumbar support, a larger, wider seat cushion, forward-leaning function, as well as 2 cushion material options. This chair is incredible with its lumbar support. It also has a relaxed mode. It has been so awesome to have and really great for long periods of work. I will have a link to FlexiSpot in my description box along with the exact model of the desk and chair that we have. They have so many different options, tons of accessories, also bundles. I love the walking pad option. That is something I would love to add to this combo. But again, thank you to FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. On the coffee table, I'm going to be using only thrifted items. So starting off with a woven tray and a beautiful vase of eucalyptus. I have talked about this eucalyptus in a few videos. It just inspired me so much this season and I absolutely love the colors. So I went ahead and added that on the tray. Over on the other side, I laid a stack of books. I love to use books when styling. I feel like it adds height, which I love to have different height variation. And I top the books with a piece of stone. I love adding stone, any kind of organic material. I feel like it just brings everything together. I finished it off with a stone holder of matches with a cloche and then a sweet little pumpkin that is perfect in that space. Over on the tray, I just added another stack of books, a sweet little turkey, and some beautiful brass coasters, all thrifted with the exception of the candle. The candle is from Michael's and it smells absolutely lovely, and I loved the deep green color. On the couch, I kept things really simple and I just added a couple of thrifted pillows. These beautiful green pillows were thrifted, inserts included. I shared that in a recent haul. And then I went in with a thrifted, beautiful waffle blanket for some really nice texture. And then this sweet little pillow that I found in the fall section on clearance at Michael's. I'm currently looking at a couple options to replace this dresser that we have here underneath the TV, but for now I did want to add a couple little things for fall. I'm also looking to add some white armchairs, or not stark white, like an off-white, to the living room as well. I would love to create like a cozy little corner. Of course, I'm keeping my eye open on sales, Facebook Marketplace, so stay tuned. But for now, I am just going to add a little bit of fall over here. And I kind of struggled with this area. I feel like the last place that I decorate usually takes me the longest, maybe because I've worked through a lot of my decor, but it's all trial and error. So I played around with some different combinations and I ended up with this, and I think it's really, really sweet. On the right side, I have some beautiful thrifted brass candlesticks with some thrifted tapered candles. I used a nice off-white. And then on the other side, I used a thrifted fall planter. And then I went in with a couple of the pie pumpkins. And I really like how this came out. Made my way to the dining room, which honestly acts as a homework station for our family, but I do still like to enjoy some decor. So in a larger basket, I added this beautiful, I used this bunch of wildflowers. This is actually from Michael's fall line a few years ago. I got it on clearance and I absolutely love it. I added that vase, which is a Anthropologie dupe, a thrift flip that I did a few videos back. I love that vase, and I just added that to the basket along with a couple more brass candlesticks, some thrifted tapered candles, and a little thrifted wood bowl, and then just some napkins just to kind of bring the whole thing together. Easily able to move this tray to my kitchen island and have my kids spread out their homework, and then I can move it back and we can enjoy the beauty of it. Kept things simple in this corner of the dining room on this thrift flip table that I shared a few videos ago. I have a vase with another bunch of the dried florals from Michael's, along with a candle and a really sweet thrifted brass bell. I love how this all came out. It feels so cozy in here and it feels very fall without being over the top. And I hope that this inspires you. You don't have to pull out all the oranges. If you don't want to, you can reflect different colors that are found outside and honestly just do what makes you and your family happy. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me. I can't wait to see you all in my next video, which will be decorating my kitchen. Thank you again to FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. I will have a link to their amazing products in my description box, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.